Hi guys, happy Mother's Day. I'm feeling a lot better today. I'm still not 100%. So, I am staying home today by myself, which is not actually a bad thing. I just kind of wish I wasn't sick while my family visits my mother-in-law and goes and has a good time with them. And I'm very, very grateful to have a really great mom-in-law. So happy Mother's Day to you, and happy Mother's Day to my mom too, who I don't get to see very often because they live out in the opposite side of the country from me, but grateful for both of them. Sorry, I am sort of just getting back on my feet. I wanted to put on music, but it's not working. So if you hear kids, it's because there's kids next door celebrating Mother's Day, so that's not such a bad sound, is it? Especially for today. So I'm just gonna let it happen. I'm just gonna let that be. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna pull cards as they come. Wow, okay, 3 cards immediately popped up. And this is for Mother's Day. For moms, mom figures, and it's not really gendered in my mind. It's for mom figures, and I found that there are many forms of maternal energy, right? And they aren't always necessarily genetically female, so let's make that clear. But I mean, for the most part, it probably will be. So this is for a Mother's Day reading for all the moms out there and everything that word mom, mother entails. Okay. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? Let me spray this to kind of clear energy too, just because I need to clear my own energy, and I'm going to reconfigure the space a little bit to make more sense. Yeah, because this might be a bigger reading, so on my camera, it'll move, there it goes. All right, so let's do it this way instead. My brain's a little scattered today because I'm still recovering from being sick. I'm definitely not 100%, but I am getting there. So we'll take what we can get today. And if you hear a creaky sound, it's probably my chair, because I usually do these standing up, you guys, just so I can look into the camera and see, make sure you guys can see everything. But since I'm recovering from a gnarly flu, I might sit down for part of this. So if you hear a funny creaky noise, it's just my chair. Okay. All right. And I think I will, let's see. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty big reading, I think. After all, it is Mother's Day. And since I'm alone on this Mother's Day and recovering, I'm going to use it to be very reflective about my own life and my own energy, which actually I'm really grateful for, because I often find I don't have enough time to do those things. So in a way, the universe has granted me a gift of this day that I do need, even though I'm sick. I wasn't I'm not gonna say I enjoy being sick, but I am grateful for the time. Let's put it like that. And I hope that makes sense. Since this is gonna be a large card read, I will take a picture of it later and post it on my Instagram in case you guys wanted to refer to it as a whole. I did that not last time, but one of the more recent times. And my Instagram handle is the same as my YouTube channel handle, Moon Queen Oracle. All right, feel free to follow me there or to just go check it out. Oh, yeah, I'm still kind of out of breath, so apologies, but also not really, because it's not like I aimed to be sick, but I'm just grateful that it was a flu and not something worse, because I honestly thought it was something way worse for a while. So I'm grateful for that. Okay. All right, moms, let's see what we got here. All right, let's flip it over. Okay. Got the bear for Mama's Day, huh? Before I start reading into this, I want to say, for legal purposes, this is for entertainment only. And I also want to send lots of love to people who are missing their moms today, have complicated relationships with their moms. All the moms in Gaza who have lost their children, all the children who have lost their moms, everywhere in the world where there is suffering and where there's genocide, where there's so much killing happening. I want to send whatever good energy I can to those places and to those people. And I hope that you all take a little bit of your day to reflect on that as well, and also send good energy to them. That is unspeakable. And I've been pretty sad this morning before I started doing this. This to me is a form of my own self-care too, and I hope that my videos can help you and maybe become a part of your self-care as well. I've been told that my voice is very calming, which is awesome. So even if you're watching it and you fall asleep, that's what Spirit wants for you, to rest. All right, I'm gonna sit down and go ahead and start. So let's do by Rose, yeah. So we've got the 5 of Hearts here. 5 is the card of fun or mastery. It can also be the card of drama and vices. So let's watch our vices today as we celebrate. And vices can be anything. It can be the obvious, alcohol, drugs, things like that, smoking. It can also be like an addiction to attention. It can be an addiction to drama. It can be an addiction to feeling sorry for yourself. There's so many, whatever the vice is that you suffer from, and we all know what they are. Even if we're in denial, it's in there. We know what it is. Watch that today. It can affect your heart, whether that means physically or our connections, love, people we love, people we care for, people that we feel for with our hearts. All right. Ant Spirit, I am called to do the Oracle reading for Ant Spirit today, and it says, Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. Okay. Yes. Sorry, guys. As I was standing, I was feeling a little lightheaded. So, all right. Ant Spirit Oracle message. When Ant Spirit comes to visit, it's to celebrate the benefits of working in a partnership. Spirit reminds you that to build your dream, you need to work with others, accept help, and trust in your most important partnership, the one that you have with Spirit. Your intentions will come to fruition if you remain awake and focused on co-creating your reality. Remember that the world around you can easily seduce you if you don't have some sort of practice or discipline like meditation to keep you on track. Connecting with others and having accountability partners can be helpful, as it's unlikely that everyone will fall asleep at the same time. The other message Ant Spirit holds is that you are now at an auspicious time to ask for help and receive it. Everything is working to support you right now. That really speaks to me. I and I know a lot of moms are like this, where they have a tendency to just do everything on their own and not ask for enough help, or get frustrated when the help is not to their standards, or just take on too much. And I think for Mother's Day, that's a very important thing to remember, to collaborate. It's time to collaborate. It's time to connect. First with Spirit, our collaboration with Spirit, and our collaboration with others, people we love, people that we need to learn to work with. It's very funny that, sorry, I'm still trying to put some music on, but it's very interesting that it's just not. It's almost like the Wi-Fi's out, but it's not. The Wi-Fi's not out. I'm gonna try one more time, but maybe the spirit just doesn't want me to connect that way. Okay, let's move on to self-love. This is really great for Mother's Day. We do so much for others, and even on Mother's Day, we often will be doing a lot of the work, for either for like maybe our moms, or the grandmas of the family, or oftentimes, unfortunately, we do a lot of work for our own Mother's Day celebration. And if you like doing it, hey, that's awesome. If that's part of your self-love, please, all power to you. That is awesome. I have to tell you, that's not how I work. More work for me on Mother's Day makes me very stressed out and gives me a lot of anxiety. So if, again, everyone is going to be different. This is a general reading, but take time to give yourself self-love in the ways that you actually need, not the ways that you're generally told or that you've been led to believe. Do it in the ways that you need, that like really serve you. There it goes. Okay. I like how that came on with the self-love card. That's cool. All right, forgiveness. That looks like a mother energy. Forgiveness. I'm feeling like we need to forgive ourselves as moms, as mom figures, for our mistakes. If we are truly, are wanting to, if those mistakes truly come from a place of love, and we learn from those mistakes, and we mend those mistakes and mend those connections as best as we can with the people who we have maybe hurt in the process. I think that's really important for us as moms. And not to demand forgiveness from others if we've hurt them either. That's up to them. But to forgive ourselves. All right. I want to read the angel message for this. Forgiveness. Forgiveness can work miracles. When you release the past, a weight is lifted from your shoulders and a sense of freedom washes over you. Ask your angels to help you let go of sadness or pain caused by others so that you can be free. This card can also refer to a need for self-forgiveness. That's what I'm feeling most of all. It's time to let go of any guilt you are holding on to regarding past mistakes you may have made. Give yourself credit for having tried your best, even if the results weren't what you would have liked. Focus on the changes you've made since then that have made you a better person. Yeah, I definitely feel that. I was a young mom by choice, and I made a lot of mistakes, all with the best intentions, all with a pure heart, truly. And I honestly don't know what I would do if I had to go back and redo it. I really don't know, because the situation was kind of crazy, as a lot of ours are. But I have to forgive myself. It's something that has been, taking away from my spirit when I don't forgive myself for really trying. So if you can relate to that, please take today to start the process to forgive yourself, give yourself some grace, and learn from it, be a better person, be a better mom, and mend those connections as best you can. All right, tea. This is so cute for Mother's Day, isn't it? A little teacup. Look at that. That's so cute. Inner wisdom. Wow. Okay, this really, to me, follows this card. With the forgiveness and the learning of mistakes. Some of our wisdom, our inner wisdom, is innate. Some of it we come in with, I believe, through our past lives, but that's still a lot of mistakes and learning from it. But inner wisdom in our lives mostly comes from the mistakes that we make, or mistakes we see others make, if we learn that way. But most people really learn from their own mistakes, right? Inner wisdom. To end with this card, I think is very important. 5 is a mastery. Learn to collaborate. Make sure that you take care of yourself with self-love in the ways that you truly need. Forgive yourself for mistakes made. And take all of that and strengthen and multiply your inner wisdom. Okay. Yeah, that's a good row. Let's go on to the next one. 3 of clubs, right? My brain did a wasn't working there for a second. Okay, 3 of clubs. 3 is the number of connection, communication, the throat chakra. Clubs is a very grounding card. It's all about grounding. It's all about not getting lost in the sauce. All right, so those connections that we make in communications, actually, this card to me is feeling more about the communications that we have, that we ground ourselves before we just start talking nonsense to people. Things that, and by nonsense, I mean saying things we don't actually mean. Okay, Otter Spirit, this is so cute. I called my oldest son Otter because he kind of had this vibe. So to get this on Mother's Day is really cool. I'm gonna read the oracle's message for the Otter Spirit. It's very cute. I'm gonna actually send that to him. That's cute. Otter Spirit, you are never alone. Aww. Oracle message. Like true friends, otters nurture each other and express their affection through touch. Actions such as holding hands and giving hugs offer reassurance that we are never really alone and that we are always cherished. Otter Spirit has appeared to remind you to experience and express friendship in a tangible and even tactile way. Communicate with your voice, your facial expressions, your gestures, and your actions, letting your love express itself beyond just the words you speak. Otter Spirit's message is that presence matters, so remember to be fully present with those that you care about, helping them sense the love and affection and appreciation you have for them. Now is a time for joyful celebration of the love in your life that expresses as friendship and companionship. Hug someone, touch their arm, or simply look into their eyes with your full attention, saying, I care, you matter. Make time for friendship. Otter Spirit promises that the moment you reach out, you will remember that you too have many who love and care about you. You are never alone, and you are always loved. That can be hard for some people who do truly feel alone, and I'm just going to let that sit for a bit as we go along with the rest of the reading, because I feel like that's going to be addressed with the other 3 cards. Okay, we'll come back to that. Release. I mean, let's release all of our anxieties and stress about being a mom as much as we can today, you guys. It's just a simple message that I'm getting from this. Let's release that. Any tensions you're feeling that come from motherhood, release as much as you can. I know we can never release everything, right? Because we have to be moms. We have to be responsible. But release as much of the tension that you can today, okay? And again, it's coming from the heart chakra and the solar plexus chakra. So that's love, that's our confidence, our strength. Yes, okay. I'm gonna read the angel message. It feels like it's saying yes to this, right? Yes, do that. Let's see what it says though. Yes, the answer to your question is yes. If you want a more detailed reply to your inquiry, you can ask additional questions and pull more cards. Let's pull one more card, yeah? Let's say to you moms, something that you've been struggling with, okay? And it's saying a question that you've been struggling with, a decision maybe, and it's saying yes, but let's also get confirmation with one more card out of this deck. At least one more card, it's saying. Or actually 2 cards came out. Okay, well, I'm not gonna argue with Spirit on this. Okay. So I'm getting not the right time. I'll move this over. Not the right time and remain positive. Interesting, okay. I'll read these ones also, but I have a feeling that whatever you just asked yourself that it said yes to, you're getting already an answer from these 2. So let's see. Let's read it and just get more insight here. Because it is possible for a yes, but also not the right time right now, right? It could be a different time. Not the right time. This is not the right time presently for what you're inquiring about. This answer is not a no, it's just a not yet. Have patience. Your angels will give you a sign when the timing is perfect. Okay. Like I said, we're getting a yes, but we're also getting a not the right time. So preparation for when the time is right feels correct, right? Remain positive. Let me get that too, because that will go with this as well. The angels are asking you to keep an optimistic attitude. There is a very positive momentum beginning to build toward the creation of your desires. You're speeding your dreams along by maintaining a cheerful and confident demeanor. It may seem as though your plans are taking a long time to manifest, but very soon you will see a change. Don't allow yourself to lose hope when your dreams are so close to coming true. Okay, that's what that feels like. It feels like yes, the answer is yes to what it is that you're asking. But it's not going to happen as soon as you want it to. You need to remain positive and build. It's almost like a pregnancy, right? Build a positive attitude and positive work ethic, and build a good, positive, solid foundation for what it is, so that when the time comes, you'll be ready for it. Whatever that is, that's going to be different for everybody, okay? That could literally mean like someone wanting to have a baby, or someone who's working on their business and it hasn't reached that tipping point yet of success. Or maybe you're in school right now and you're struggling, you know, or it could mean so many things. So whatever that is to you, and I'd love to hear about it if you are wanting to share that. Okay, so yeah, let me know. Look at this, rose quartz healing. This whole thing, this whole row really does feel like it's about healing something. And again, this is going to be different for everybody. This could be physical healing. This could be emotional healing. This could be healing. This could be generational healing here, with the connection and the grounding, the showing affection, not to be afraid to show affection to your loved ones, releasing all tension, this whole thing that we have already gone through. And then healing. It could be anything. But it really does feel, even with, if this has to do with your career, it has to do with healing yourself, or healing a cycle. That's what I'm getting from that, you guys. So this first row, I've really gotten mostly about, it's a real mom row. It's a real mom row of forgiving yourself and allowing yourself time, and allowing others to come in and help, and you know, all that kind of stuff, which is awesome, and will mean different things to others. This one really feels like some kind of major healing in a long I'm having a hard time finding the right words, but like a really big scar or wound, and this is healing it. And this is specifically for the mother figures, maternal figures out there, okay? Hi. I have to let my cat in. She's going crazy. I'm gonna feed them after the reading. It's not quite time yet. All right, let's go on to the last row here. Yes. What is it? Okay. Hold on. I'll feed you in a bit. It's not time yet. I have two cats, you guys. Two tuxedo cats, and they are wildly different from the other. Okay, last row here. Let's see what we got. Jack of Diamonds. Okay, Jack is a working card, a networking card, connection, as far as connecting, like not connection in the way that the 3 is, but J is a connection more of like a networking way, and a hard worker, right? The diamonds is abundance or success of some kind, and that can mean financial, or that can mean a lot of different things for a lot of different people, depending on what they need and what they want, right? We got the brown bear spirit. Take time out. Okay, I'm gonna read the protection one on this one. That's what I'm being called to read. The protection, and it's so funny that I got the bear card on Mother's Day, because the mama bear, right? Okay, I'm gonna read the protection message for the, sorry, I'm getting winded again. Healing for the brown bear spirit. Oh, somebody wants a beer, huh? I'm not ready. Tell me you're not ready for any beer right now. Okay, protection message. When you become so frazzled that you can't decide how to move forward, brown bear, oh my gosh, brown bear spirit arrives to remind you to let go of your impatience. Now is the time for rest and meditation. Take a break, let insights arise, and know that you have plenty of time to make plans. Brown bear spirit reminds you that sometimes the best and most effective action is non-action, allowing the situation around you to reveal itself so you can better understand it. Sorry guys, I'm actually getting winded. Remember that what is yours will never be withheld from you, so you really can relax and wait until the next right action is revealed. Miracles come out of nowhere, and yours will arrive on Great Spirit's timetable. I know this is a general reading, and I know a lot of you are going to relate to this, which is exactly the purpose, but I personally really relate to that message, especially as I'm healing and sorry, that sounded weird. I was just getting up in my chair. I'm healing and I'm really feeling the effects of it, and I'm not there with my family like I normally would be, helping out and stuff. I'm here by myself, which I don't hate. I'm gonna be honest, I'm very much an introvert, and I don't get enough time alone, so I don't hate this part, but there is some guilt. Even though I'm sick, like there's no reason for me to feel guilty, but I think it's a mom thing. It's built in to feel guilty when you're not doing the things that you feel are expected of you. So this really is speaking to me that I need this. I needed this time. I need this time, and to utilize this time right now. To, what did it say? To really like think about my life, the future, kind of strategize a little bit, but more so just mentally be able to not incubate, but what do bears do? They kind of hibernate, right? They hibernate, and they don't overwork themselves. They don't overdo. They have to take the time to hibernate. If they don't, they can't live. I mean, that's part of their life cycle. So this is what I have been mulling over before I did the reading all morning today, about how I personally need more time for solace. So if you relate to that, let me know. Would love to hear it. I know it's not, that part's not for everybody. Taking time for yourself and allowing space for yourself is for everybody, though. Even if you're a total extrovert, you still do need time to recoup in ways that make sense for you, okay? Boundaries. This goes along with this. The boundaries. Sometimes the boundaries aren't so obvious or toxic, right? Sometimes they're just energetic boundaries where you know what you need energetically, and you just need to input them for yourselves. And you can even do that in a way that no one even notices, you know? Or if you do have to put it in a way where people notice, it doesn't matter. If you need the boundaries, you need the boundaries, okay? So don't feel guilty about that. This whole thing is very, like, this whole reading really is a lot of it is don't feel guilty for taking the time and the resources that you need for yourself. I think as a mom, we don't do that a lot of the time. If we're good moms, good mother figures, maternal figures, we often stretch ourselves thin. So that makes sense to me, you guys. All right, listen to your intuition. Look at the crown there, the crown chakra. Butterflies and jewels. Okay, I'm gonna read the angel message for this. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is completely reliable and accurate at this time. Listen to your own inner guidance. I was starting to say garden, and also like a guardian. Interesting. Okay, whatever that means to you, take it for what it is. Listen to your own inner guidance, and you can't go wrong. You can be certain that the messages you're receiving from your angels are real and trustworthy. Have faith in your feelings about the circumstances you're feeling. Your insights into other people and their true feelings or motives are perfectly accurate. There is no need to question what you know is true. Okay. Again, this row really kind of feels like a personal reading for myself, but I hope you guys also resonate with it. This is definitely something I was mulling over in my own mind today. Yeah, if you're getting the vibe, if you're getting the intuition about others, good or bad, listen to them at this time. They're going to be correct. And if that means upping your boundaries and taking more time away from certain people, do that. Okay. Not doing that can lead to a lot of issues, even health issues, because of the stress and anxiety that can cause. Even when you're not conscious of it, you guys, it can really eat at you. So I'm feeling this card very strongly. So please listen to your gut, whatever it is, whatever situation it is in your own life. Okay. Halloween magic. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is just like a really good card to end on, I think. Halloween is like, you know, spooky holiday. It's got its roots in Samhain, which is, a lot of cultures have a day where the dead come back, right? Those are my favorite holidays in every culture, you guys, because nothing ever truly dies. It just, it goes and it changes form. Okay, energy doesn't die. So, and these cultural holidays where the dead come back and visit, some of the cultural traditions are a little scary. Some of them are not. Dia de los Muertos is probably my favorite holiday. We also celebrate a similar holiday in Filipino culture. I don't remember the name. I need to learn the language. I grew up in a Filipino home, but they purposefully didn't teach me the language, and I need to, because of American education advice, but requirements. But I aim to remedy that as a part of my own generational healing. But something about a holiday where the dead comes back to visit us and to be with us, and the fact that it says magic, I feel like it being Mother's Day, all the mothers who have passed and grandmothers and our ancestors, our maternal ancestors, I feel like are going to really be with us this day. So allow yourself to feel that, allow yourself to connect to that. It's easy to not be aware of it. It's easy to not be conscious of it, especially if it's a busy day for you guys for Mother's Day. Allow them to come through, especially if you've had a maternal figure who has recently passed. And recently can be literally 20 years ago, you know what I mean? For us, it's all different. Time is kind of relative. So when I say recently, that's what I mean. But if you've had a mother figure who has recently passed, or that you were so close to and has passed in your lifetime, I feel like they're going to come through. So send out a little energy portal for them to come and visit you. And I feel like that's going to be very healing for you. All right? Yeah, I feel really calm and peaceful with this card. I feel like these three cards go well together. I'm going to hold them up together. Isn't that nice for Mother's Day? That's beautiful. Calming tea, rose quartz, which is known for healing and for healing the heart chakra and for love. And magic. And look at the two women there. I read that as maternal energy in itself. All right, you guys. And did I ever go back to, what did I say I was going to go back to? The otter spirit? I don't think I need to. I think that is just part of the whole. Don't be afraid to show your affection and your love for the people in your life. Again, I'm going to take a picture of this whole spread, and I'll spread these out too, so it's a little easier to read. I'm going to take a picture of this whole spread, and I'll put that on my Instagram. So just go to same handle as my YouTube, Moon Queen Oracle on Instagram. Follow me there if you like. I do post more things there than I do on YouTube, and or you know, more insightful things. YouTube is a little more general because it's YouTube. So But yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it here, guys. Have a wonderful Mother's Day. I am probably going to go drink some water and then pass out for hours. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.